night sky, feather and bone. The eagle went forward. We were not alone, guided by the eagle, home from Red River Rock. Step by broken step, we found how strong we are. Arm on a shoulder, voices rough but clear. Guided by the eagle, we carried each other here. Old scars were speaking, names we once cursed. Rivers that split us, we had to cross first. Hand to the cold road, hand to a friend. Somewhere between us, the fractures would mend. Guided by the eagle, home from Red River Rock. Step by broken step, we found how strong we are. Arm on a shoulder, voices rough but clear. Guided by the eagle, we carried each other here. We left as many, we rise as one. Oh, the fire in our circle looks like the sun. Oh, we know each heartbeat, we know each face. The road made us a people, the road became our place. Guided by the eagle, home from Red River Rock. Step by broken step, we know how strong we are. Arms like a shelter, voices ringing clear. Guided by the eagle, we are the home right
Hey, this is Brindlewolf.
And I'm Lunaria.
You're listening to Rise Awakenings, part of the Rise Radio Network where advice meets action.
We're here to spark your growth, lift your spirit, and help you crush your potential.
Rise Awakenings, hear the call. Through the static, we break the wall. Your station, your voice where dreams awaken. Life, rise awakening. Now is the time. Rise Awakenings, let's rise together.
Three voices rise in the still of the night, miles apart but hearts ignite. Cards on the table, stories unfold, revealing wisdom eternally bold.
A thread unseen. core is calling. The core is calling. Feel the glow. Three paths merging, truths to show. From the many to the one, we find a life for the collective mind. Collective mind. Collective mind. Shuffling stars in a cosmic day. Fate's reflection in the mirrors we check. Three hands drawing from a shared stream. Each card a puzzle piece in the dream. Through distance wide the bonds remain. One rhythm strong, one sacred chain. The core is calling. The core is calling. Feel the glow. Three paths merging, truths to show. From the many to the one we find a life for the collective mind. Collective mind. Collective mind. The core is calling.
Good morning and happy Thursday to everyone. I hope you are having an amazing start to your day. There
Happy
we go.
Thursday.
Quit that.
Someone's got to be monkey in the middle.
I'm always monkey in the middle or Papa in the middle. You know. But welcome to the core. And if it's the first time that you're seeing this live or in the replay, and if you're watching the replay, this has landed in your feed exactly at the right moment that it needed to, because the message that you're about to hear is completely organic, unprepared, unrehearsed. Each one of us has drawn an opening card that we will be sharing very shortly after Diane invokes spirit. And then once all of our first cards have been presented, we'll be bringing a message. And typically, there's a certain phrase you'll hear at some point in the show.
Multiple times even.
We'll say
Usually.
it later. If it comes up.
But Carrie and I need to, oops, it did it again. Anyway, Carrie and I need to head to the back. There we go. We having fun yet?
No.
See you in a moment.
We'll be back shortly.
Okay, everyone, let's get ourselves into a heart-centered space. So take a deep breath in as we invoke the divine creator and we open this space with our hearts and in the greatest degree of love. And may clarity, truth, and compassion flow through these cards. We invite guidance that serves our highest good, remembering that we are protected in light as we listen, receive, and align with the path meant for us. And so it is. It's me again. The first card that came up for me, and there was a card behind it, but I'm going to start with the first one, is worth. Oof. This is a great way to start the show. You're being asked to honor your worth. It can be so easy to feel that we aren't good enough or worthy of happiness. This simply isn't the case, however. You are worthy and you have inherent value. It's time to cherish yourself and see your true worth. And I have to read this one because this one says protect. And they came out together. And I feel like this is just as important as your worth because you need to protect your worth. And you're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important, though you have to set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. You got to protect your worth. Who's next?
All right, so how do we get to a place where we can protect our worth? Well, we start that with the star, which is our peace, healing, optimism, promise, inspiration, recovery, and vision. In this deck, it is the swan, and it says the tranquil guiding light of swan brings the promise of change for the better. She moves gracefully through healing waters of trust, knowing that all is possible and that all can be rejuvenated. She is here to ignite the light of faith within your heart. She guides you to elevate your sights upon a bright and beautiful future, whether your destination is planned or not. After emotional upheaval comes the joy of greater health and discovering your spiritual gifts beyond anything experienced before. Believe in yourself and hold true to your heart's deepest wishes. You are well on your way to achieving your highest potential. Let's see what Micah's got.
A whole lot of shaking my damn head is what Micah's got. I am grateful that I was muted in the background because of the uproarious cackle that came out when Diane presented her first card. Because my first card is the King of Coins. And I'm going to tell you what Maggie Stiefvater's version of the Ten of Coins, or the King of Coins rather, is. She mentions the Ten of Coins. That's why I got a little bit sidetracked. The King of Coins has the best head for business that you could hope for. But you would never know it to hear it from her. She doesn't need to boast. She knows that the best proof of competence is in the actual result. And oh, does she have results? She is the personal embodiment of the Ten of Coins, absolute wealth and fulfillment. And she knows how to get results again and again and again. She knows a recipe of diligence and risk and firmness that results in practical perfection, and she sticks to it. There's no one quite like her for pragmatic matters, and if you put an issue in her hands, rest assured that it will get done. The drawback of the King of Coins is that she embodies the conservatism and traditionalism of the suit. She knows how to get results, and she doesn't like to veer from that. Her own ideas work fine. She would rather not hear yours. She likes to manage other people, not listen to them. Not that she'll fight with you about it. She knows that level-headed business is the way to go. She'll just nod and then do what she was going to do anyway, possibly sending you a memo later so you can note the discrepancies between her idea and yours. There's one other drawback to the king. Although if it's turned in your service, it might not seem like a drawback. The king is exceptionally slow to anger because most things just don't affect her quality of life. But when she does get angry, she will take you down with the same methodical diligence she applies to everything else in her life. The art shows the productive bloom that is the King of Coins' carefully crafted success. It also shows the thorns she would use to diligently disembowel you if you manage to anger her. Well, now ain't that something?
You can see the look on my face.
I cackled when I was preparing my cards today. Wow.
Well, that's a strong start. And
Right?
Carrie is saying that we didn't get enough, or she didn't get the coins. The first tarot card that came out for me was the Four of Coins. So we're working on the stability and saving and working on our issues of lack and hoarding and too much, too little, and all that kind of mentality. We're gonna shift our focus into gratitude and giving so we can receive kind of stuff and stabilize ourselves.
Yeah, because we have to get out of that stagnancy of just feeling like we're aimlessly floating along.
You mean this one?
Oh, I have that one later too.
I knew you would too. I'm like, Mike is going to pull the same coins that I'm pulling. I know it. Stop
So,
focusing on what you don't have.
yeah. And Carrie is awfully quiet.
Ah,
The stagnation is real.
But see, one thing that everybody, and not everybody, but a lot of people are going through right now is new beginnings, and their worth is being tested.
Mm-hmm.
Finances, oh my God, right now, finances. But these new beginnings, these new opportunities. I mean, we got the clown, but this is the fool of this deck.
Yeah.
One thing that is being asked in many ways right now is to approach things with an open sense of humor, if possible, and to find the humor in the drama, in the setbacks. Oh, well, that just happened. You know, it's not trying to find a silver lining. It's not compartmentalizing. It's not pushing it away. It's literally laughing at what the universe, what Coyote, because this is very strong in Coyote in this deck, is trying to get you to trip over yourself and laugh at it in the process.
In these cases, laughing is an act of compassion toward yourself. You need to lighten up. I had lighten up yesterday come out for myself. And I'm a playful person, but apparently there's some things in my brain that are not lightening up.
Queen of Cups is
Oh.
your compassion. That's representing your compassion right there.
Yeah.
And sometimes it can get muddled by the Queen of Swords or or Mother of Air in this deck,
Mm-hmm.
because of those nattering thoughts in the background that are either gaslighting you or pushing you forward. Which ones do you want to listen to?
Yeah.
I mean, we're used to listening to the gaslighting thoughts that come through and following through emotionally with those. Oh, look.
And how are they making you feel? Are you stuck in melodrama? Are you suppressing your emotions? Are you insecure? Are you irrational? What's happening there that's keeping you stuck? Ooh, that one again. She don't even want to talk. Like, she's so over it.
She's just like, you know what this card is.
I don't even have to.
Yes, you do. There's new people on here. You have to say it.
Despair, grief, stuck in your head. Just so stuck in that head.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it. I feel it. I am there with you. But it's, God, we gotta let it go.
Yeah.
We gotta start letting those swords drop away and letting them go, because they're not part of our life anymore. It's time to move away.
You again?
Him again.
But see, here's the thing. Far too many, Seven of Wands reversed. Far too many are too protective over the feelings that they are used to having. I want you to hear that again. Overprotective of the feelings that you are used to having.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling good is uncomfortable, so you guard the discomfort.
Mm-hmm.
We're both in reverse this time.
So we agree.
And which one is that one, Carrie?
Seven of Wands reverse, same as his.
Okay. Maybe you're out of balance. The Temperance card came out for me earlier, and maybe it's an opportunity for you to balance yourself. You're too much in one extreme and not enough in the other, and vice versa. The pendulum has to swing in order for it to slow back to center. So don't rush the process. Understand you're just finding the balance. This has to be harmony, and there has to be moderation. There has to be an understanding of your energies, masculine, feminine, whatever, just balance what's inside in the mind and the heart, and it'll show itself outside of you.
But when you're stuck in your own little world, thinking that everything's crashing down on you,
There's that 5 of Cups. Mm-hmm.
then you have problem seeing the synchronicities that are actually trying to present themselves to you. You may be missing signs or just missing guidance. Slow down and open yourself to synchronicity. But that can't happen if you're stuck in your head.
Nope.
Oh,
Defensive. We're so defensive right now. I don't like him either. Him, they're getting on my nerves.
wow, you have a lot of air today.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I do. I have the King of Swords, so that just confirms where you need to be and what you need to do in order to get where you're going.
And I have to note
That's
here
fire.
that in the
That was
live
fire.
chat, it is creepily quiet today.
Oh my God.
It is creepily quiet today.
Oh my goodness.
They're like, God, do you have any good news? Oh, there's Michael. Okay.
There you go.
How many of us can relate to the unfocused and scattered energies that we've been feeling? Are we being impatient? Are we acting too quickly? Are we feeling held back and frustrated by circumstances? Are we stalling out? Are we hard-edged and emotionally unavailable? Are we unpredictable? These are all the things that are going on. We need to fix that. This is what came out too. What'd you get?
5 of Cups,
5.
reversed. Not paying attention to who is actually there.
Yep.
Who's in your corner that you have been pushing off to the side because what you're used to giving your focus to, who you're used to giving your focus to, is more in your face. Meanwhile, they're in the background going, and they're kind of bunny thumping, jumping up and down, saying, hey, I'm still here. I'm just saying.
Yeah. The sun came out. Now I'm not
Tomorrow?
reading reversed or upright. Really, not today. I'm going to read the affirmation for this to help us through this. I am whole. I am more than enough. I shine like the sun when I am happy. The fulfillment card. We're not going to receive our fulfillment when we're focused on that 5 of Cups and all that other stuff that is popping up right now. This is at our fingertips if we allow it. But what does it require? It requires surrender. If you look at the card, like she's just wide open and it's almost like parts of her are being pulled into the vortex of the sun so she can experience that joy very intimately. But she's not blocking herself from receiving it.
Carrie looks like she wants to say something, but
I'm looking and I'm seeing I've got all, like, I don't know, I have no pentacles today, but I've got all the other knights.
Okay.
It's the steps. It's we're right there. We're right there on that precipice. We just have to take that leap. We just have to take that jump and move forward. All of these guys these are our first step forward. We got to go do the work, get out of this bullshit that we've been stuck in for
some might say we need a resurrection.
I feel called out.
What an appropriate card for Holy Week for those who follow Lent. The irony doesn't escape me.
No.
Have you dimmed so others could shine, blending in and shadowing your shine? Do you numb your senses and that magical itch? Magic suppressed becomes unrest. Humming in your bones, stirring in your chest, begging to be resurrected. Your magic will no longer get you burned. It's time to rise and return. Your truth is medicine reborn.
This is the spiritual growth card. And all of this healing work that you're doing is helping you grow. in ways that you didn't know you needed to grow. Michael, I see what you're saying, and that is such an important thing to do, to communicate to your children your experiences age appropriately, validating their feelings and what they're experiencing, and working through the guilt of instilling that in them because you didn't know any better until now. So that's huge. And that is transformational work that you are doing. That is incredible. And keep up the great work. Your son is so blessed to have you.
Yes. King of Swords reversed. Learning to put the sword away when it's appropriate. Learning to withdraw it when it's appropriate. But most importantly, knowing when to use it authentically. And in this instance, the sword is the tongue and your words, because they will do far more damage to another than anything physical that's not mortally wounding.
Always hated that phrase. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but names will never hurt me. Bullshit.
It is bullshit. And if you Google that, there's more to that, and it means something else.
Bullshit. Because words will hurt you faster than anything else. I'm telling you, because then they will stick with you.
It's like spiritual quips that are taken out of context.
So the Orca came out, and the Orca card is song lines. I'll say what that means, because that's a new word that's for this book. You are walking in the bloodlines of your ancestors, but you are an individual who makes your own destiny. Seek better communication with family, nourish yourself, and exercise extreme self-care. And share your skills with others, like you're doing, Michael. And who's that one?
Lovers.
Okay.
Because it doesn't always mean you're going to fall in love with someone else.
It's falling in love with yourself first.
Yes.
So that you can all of that.
Right.
Yes.
There's two other animal spirit cards that came out that I thought were pretty powerful. And it feels appropriate right now. The fierceness card, the Wolverine, and developing a sense of healthy fierceness. Don't shy away from things that confront you, but choose carefully on how you act. You can be fierce, but not angry. Loyalty is important right now, so be fierce.
Yeah. Be the Queen of Wands. Be that self-confident, that optimistic.
Yeah. I think that fierceness, what did you get?
5 of Wands.
Upside down?
Oh, yeah, earlier.
There's discord.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of discord, and it's a lot of stress, and it's a lot that we're carrying that we don't need to be carrying. A lot of what others are saying that we can or cannot take personally. It's a choice.
Yeah.
But we're so patternized. I don't want to say programmed anymore, because it's not. It's patternized in our subconscious to draw out what we're used to, what we are familiar with. And if we're familiar with trying to juggle all the stress, deal with everything that's coming our way from everybody else, we wind up with the 5 of coins. Go, what the fuck? What the fuck?
I don't want it anymore. Who's this? Hiding or speak. And the Queen of Coins on the bottom, and you are justice. Are we going to balance the scales and maybe we'll get some justice?
Yes. Yes. Time for
Not
justice.
without getting our shit together. Here's another coin for you. Here's a grounding card for you. One that too many need.
The sea turtle is stability. We got to create stability for ourselves as our foundation. That would be the most advantageous for us. Understanding how loved and supported we are and diving into our murky waters, not skimming the surface, so that we can create and build our stability from the bottom up. Let us flow towards our true journey here with stability at the core.
Well, I'm going to take that comment from Bubble Kittens and I'm going to turn it into something, because everything we're talking about can cause kick the cat syndrome. Don't. They didn't do anything.
Walk away from whatever ain't serving you and shift your mindsets, expand your knowledge, change your thinking and your focus, come up with some ideas for yourself, all that stuff. But you got to walk away from what ain't working. Where's that phrase again? Oh, yeah, it's in the merch store.
Oh, shameless plug for the win.
Yes, I did. We're working together here to create our own stability and abundance. We got to collaborate with one another and work together to make it happen.
Yep. 8 of Earth is the 8 of coins, by the way. So, yeah. You got to stop focusing on what's not working. Because that's not getting your inner order. What's that?
How many of us are still healing from the heartbreak that we've experienced?
God, is that the
our
3 of
entire
Swords
life?
again?
Yes.
Go away.
But it's an opportunity to heal. And we cannot forget that we create our own reality. We have to let ourselves heal from that heartache, right? And let ourselves create our own reality. We are the magician. Be fierce.
We have to do the introspection, gain the strength, let go of the damn temptations and stuff we're stagnant in, gain control of ourselves, have the realization so that we can have the happiness and peace. That's it. Right there.
That's the end of it. Look what I think.
Just saying.
Don't look, Carrie. Close your eyes. Don't look.
You can't make this shit up.
This is the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is what we want. We want fulfillment. We want that complete fulfillment that we're not giving ourselves.
Please.
Can't make this shit up. Mm-hmm.
Manifestation. Having issues with it? Well, your focus may be scattered or negative. Shift your energy by practicing gratitude and visualizing the best outcome.
Again, the 4 of coins. Again, we have to allow ourselves to become stable. Again, finding that balance. There's a balance that needs to happen that's not happening. Too much volatility and not enough. Let the pendulum just kind of settle. The pendulum swings because we need to find where our edges are that aren't working. And we need to find what is working. But then we need to kind of, this is a necessary part. Neither side means failure. It means, oh, okay, I learned that. Let's move a little bit closer this way. Oh, okay, that's too far. Let's go back a little bit this way. That's how it goes. Let the pendulum swing.
The star.
Again. Oh, no, I got the sun, not the star. You got
The meaning of the star. Hope, new possibilities, positivity can seem somewhat frothy if you read it without considering the cards it follows in the major arcana. All that inspiration is nice, but it's not really an action item. But if you think about how the star follows the brutal death, devil, and tower cards, the positivity represented in it is pretty stunning accomplishment. Everything has changed for the person holding this card. Well, you. And yet this complete turnaround hasn't broken them down. Remember that, please.
the star, just to add a little more emphasis on it.
The searing experience of complete personal transformation has left them a new creature, wide-eyed and wise, lighter for having shed their personal demons and false beliefs. The world is a hopeful place to the star, and she is generous with her experience, freely telling the story of her transformation to those who are just beginning their own journeys. When you get this card, it could be a sign to use your recent harrowing experiences to help others. It could also be an acknowledgement that the searing fire that you just survived has left you feeling a little unsteady, and a nudge toward hope. You've survived, you've changed, and you are ready to move forward. You're wondering where you go from here? Any fucking where.
As you reflect, take actions towards planting new seeds for your future. And this is the card I didn't want you to look at, but it was the 10 of coins, not the 6 of coins. I know you'd hate the 6 of coins.
Oh, I don't hate the 6 of coins. I'm actually grateful when I see the 6 of coins.
We can only reflect in order to observe and learn, not to sit in it in a way that's unhealthy and unproductive. We don't want to get stuck. That 5 of coins, we don't want to get stuck. Keep it moving forward.
The 6 is being open to receiving.
Balancing.
And another struggle that people have, vulnerability. Fear of exposure may be keeping you guarded. You think?
Yeah. So this is where I'm going to say, get firm and solid with yourself permanently and productively and continuously. You are evolving into who you are. Not everyone's going to understand you. You're not here to be understood. You're here to understand yourself. Use your intuition. Let it guide you. And this is the second time the sun came out. You're in charge. You are the creator. You can guide yourself into this next stage.
You're the Empress. You are the Empress. You have it.
And just in case you needed to hear it twice. 3 of coins. From both decks. You're growing. You're glowing. If you give yourself permission to recognize who is on the journey with you, not against you, with you, you can recognize who's been a part of where you are now and who doesn't need to be there.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of your Hierophant energy. You need to decide what's right for you. You don't have to conform to anyone else.
You don't. Just nurture your own seeds that you planted. Just help your own. This is the second time this one came out. Just nurture yourself and your head heal.
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 And
Can't make shit up.
Nope. Can't. Oh, there's that phrase. That one. That's on our mugs and our shirts.
Or shameless plugs.
I guess this means we do need to take actions towards ourselves and make decisions that are going to allow us to be abundant and successful for ourselves. The mermaid card that came out in the beginning of the reading when the other two were reading was abundance. But we got to nurture our seeds.
Remember that abundance is not the same thing as prosperity. Abundance is a feeling, a recognition. Prosperity is what it attracts.
And
or not.
And I feel like I'm hearing, like with all the 3 of coins that we're getting today, I feel like we're hearing that part of our abundance is making sure that we are surrounded by individuals that help us grow. Master your thoughts. This is the beginning of new ways of thinking and being in order for you to move forward. This is no, this is wands. Start something new, right? Start something new.
Accelerate.
Is that 7?
It's the 8 of Wands.
Oh, it is the 8 of Wands? Yeah.
The King of Swords upright is also speed up. This is the 3 of Pentacles again. Anyone else?
But you're never going to get there if you're stuck here.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to get away from that. You've got to make the decisions to do the right things and to get to where you need to be. If you're stuck in stagnation, you're just going to stay there.
If you feel that abundance equates prosperity, then you are not acting as a benefactor. Let that sink in. Because if you feel that the only way that you can be abundant is by having large amounts of prosperity, can you look at the world right now and tell me how well that's fucking going?
And a lot of times it has to do with your own generosity. You have to give in order to receive. If you're all closed off, and walled up and not giving anything out into the universe, you're not going to get anything back either.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Nope. This is another need to balance card, the 2 of Coins. It's another balance card. So that's a lot of, if there's disharmony, we got to balance it. Some repeat messages today.
I won't read the book because the meanings are lengthy, but Moon Maiden, coming up for those new beginnings. The moon goes through cycles. Every 28 days, there is a renewal of that cycle. Every 28 days. We have so many new beginnings in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
Every day we wake up. Oh, I froze. Every day we wake up is the opportunity for a new beginning. It doesn't mean that life is going to completely change, but you wake up with a new set of cells, a new set of opportunities, a new chance for experiences. And that is a gift.
It's the rebuilding.
It came out again. The sun. This is the key to manifesting our dreams. We got to say yes to ourselves.
Marie's even tired of it coming out.
He is. She's tired of getting hit in the head with cards because they keep flying everywhere. I keep having to go fetch them.
Mama. Would you make them listen?
She's hiding behind me now to hide from the cards that keep flying. You know. Speaking of which, flying. 10 of Swords. What do we got to walk away from?
5 of Wands.
Again.
And this depicts it perfectly because trying to juggle so much, trying to handle so much, you're going to drop something. It's going to burn. Put something down that isn't working.
Fuck. Focus. It's time. I feel personally called out as a neurospice because these are trigger words for neurospices because you can't force your body and brain to do what it's just not going to do. So this is a challenge sometimes. So let's shift our focus away from what isn't working and towards what is. Let's pay close attention to where we place our focus in order for us to create our amazing life. And it is time to move forward. It really is. We've been dreaming about this. We carry it in our hearts. It's time for us to move ourselves forward. So our focus and our steps can be tiny. Just doing a step starts the momentum flowing and it sets the signal out. Not what the step is or how much you got done, the universe don't speak human, they speak energy. So what energy are we putting out there for ourselves? Are we putting out the momentum and the flow and the excitement of doing these new things and shifting to the positive thinking of what we have available to us to do?
Kind of like that.
Yeah, that.
Universe don't hear don't. It only hears want. It only hears which intention you put out. Your words are spells. And if you are putting out an intention of not wanting something, you are putting out a spell to receive that something. It hears you. And I don't care what religious label you want to put onto that. They hear you. They respond. And you are given what it is that you want, even if it was preceded with don't. So be very careful what you give your energy to.
It's time to pivot.
God!
I heard that word last night too, and I was like, shit.
We just got to try something different. That's all. Because if it ain't working, it's not working. Or if it's not moving you where you need it to move you, and then it's just comfortable and we need to pivot. I'm getting called out today. I'm getting called out.
You said the P word.
I grumbled on visibly for you, Bubble Kitten. Because I knew that you did a bunny thump for that one. The angry bunny thump. I know that you did that when you heard it. So, yeah.
Align. You're being asked to align with your current situation, even if it's not easy to do so. Trust that there is much to be learned by being here. Pushing against what is will only make things harder on you. Align, surrender, and trust. That's tough, but it's doable.
Meanwhile, how many are listening? Oh, shut up.
Must I do that?
Do you have to keep telling me to pivot? Am I a dancer?
Listen, I don't want to hear it either, but I'm hearing it. Damn it. Getting personally called out today.
Hey, it happens.
Holy card dump.
But the shift and the pivots happen through allowance. Open armed. Okay, I can't do this anymore. I need the assistance. I need something different. I want to see change within me. It's not going to happen if you don't allow it.
Well, first we got to walk away. 8 of Cups.
Again, in case you missed it at the beginning.
Then we got to start something completely new. Perhaps involving friendships and partnerships with people, because we need to surround ourselves with the right people to make things work so we can implement all of those new ideas and new thoughts that we have. So let's get out of this. Let's get out of this and stop focusing on all that negativity and reshift ourselves and take decisive actions towards. Don't ruminate and then talk yourself out of things. Just make a decision and take action.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And like Michael just said in the chat, if you don't want to be called out and you return to this show, don't try and tell me you don't like pain and anxiety.
Come here, let me rub it in real good for you.
Bubblekins, I was just about to say something about lemons. The lemon juice on the salty, like.
We go margarita your wounds.
So it's that time for final cards. What you got?
All right, let's find out what
All
spirit has
right.
to say.
I got for our soul truth. I got, how can I infuse more self love and compassion into my daily life? If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. Today's soul action. Choose one self care action to do today. 1. Set stronger boundaries. 2. Meditate and listen to your heart. 3. Speak to yourself with compassion. 4. Focus on your strengths. 5. Say no to something that isn't a soul yes. 6. Say yes to something you are afraid of. 7. Let go of what you cannot control. 8. Stay far away from drama and negativity. 9. Ask for help and allow it. And 10. Write down 3 things you are grateful for.
That's amazing.
Anybody who was in my live stream the other night will understand this reference. But this was on the bottom of the deck as I was picking it up to put it away.
What is
If you
that
want,
card?
this is the strength card, reversed.
Oh, wow. Oof.
If you would like a full conversation about this particular card, go to my YouTube channel. I posted a full-length video talking about this when it came out.
This came out again, the Four of Pentacles. So I'm going to read this because we started this with the card of worth that came out. And one of the things in here is accepting your worth, stability, savings, success, generosity, accepting your worth, being in flow with the universe, feelings of gratitude, helping others in times of need. All of this stuff came up in the reading and is in the homework. So here's your affirmation. I live an abundant life and I have more than I need. Now find that in your world.
And my final thought for the week is mutual bloom.
And there's, wow.
Unconditional love is love in its purest form. But be wary of transactional energy where affection must be earned rather than compassionately given. True love thrives in presence rather than performance. So release the tit for tat and silent tests. Allow yourself to love and be loved freely and fully. Enjoy fulfillment in both giving and receiving the care you desire. Well, ain't that full circle?
Yep. Who's ready for a nap? That's a lot. We got to process.
That's a lot to process. It really is. All right. For the rest of the week on the Rise Radio Network, we have tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Illuminate with Lunaria. She'll be back with her weekly collective and homework card, teaching you a little bit more about tarot. Then tomorrow night, we have Hathery over on Rise Radio with Voices on the Rise, and that'll be at 6 p.m. Eastern. You can find that on Zeno.fm under Rise Radio. Just look up Rise, otherwise it's going to take you somewhere far away. And then next week we'll be back with all of our shows, regularly scheduled programming, and
if there's anything you want to hear me talk about on the Bloom, please put it in the chats and let me know what you want me to discuss on what you would like to discuss on the Bloom.
And I can already announce today what the topic of Phoenix Talks next week is going to be because it was decided late last night and the lyrics to the song are already written. When Friends Collide is going to be the topic next week. Man, it's going to be an interesting week of readings. I can feel it already. And that topic is actually courtesy of one of our listeners who reached out to me late last night. And she was like, this would make a great topic. And I'm like, I agree. And because I immediately started hearing lyrics. So here we go. You guys have an amazing rest of your day. If anything that you heard in today's program doesn't resonate or doesn't fit your situation, leave it at the door. It wasn't meant for you. It was meant for somebody else. Take what you own. And remember, if some part of you argued with anything that we said, go back and take a look at that. Because there's a reason behind that argument that you may still have yet to discover. Love yourselves,
Love you.
and we will see you soon.
Three voices rise in the still of the night, miles apart but hearts ignite. Cards on the table, stories unfold, revealing wisdom eternally bold.
A thread unseen, it pulls us near.
The whispers loud, the message clear.
The core is calling. The core is calling.
Hey, this is Brindlewolf.
And I'm Lunaria.
You're listening to Rise Awakenings, part of the Rise Radio Network where advice meets action.
We're here to spark your growth, lift your spirit, and help you crush your potential.
Rise Awakenings, hear the call. Through the static, we break the wall. Your station, your voice where dreams awaken in time. Rise Awakening, now is the time. Rise Awakenings, let's rise together.